Hello, my friend. Today we are going to talk about something powerful: how to train your mouth to speak English, not just your brain to understand it. You see, many people around the world can understand English when they read it. They can even watch movies and get the idea. But when it's time to open their mouth and speak, suddenly their mind freezes. Their brain knows the sentence, but the mouth doesn't move. The pronunciation is stuck. The confidence disappears. The words just don't flow. Does this sound familiar to you? Don't worry, you are not alone. This is very normal, and today, I'm going to help you fix this. Not by magic, but with real methods, personal stories, and daily practices. This video is for anyone who says, I understand English, but I can't speak fluently. My grammar is good, but when I talk, I forget everything. I don't feel natural when I speak English. Now, let's go deep and fix this problem. Together. Part 1. Understanding the real problem. Let me tell you a quick story. A few years ago, I met a guy named Rohan. He was a smart guy, read English books, watched Hollywood movies without subtitles. He could write essays in English, score high in grammar tests. But when he had to speak English, even simple sentences like, "How was your day?" felt impossible. He would stop, think, hesitate, and then speak very slowly. So I asked him, Rohan, how are you learning English? He said, I study grammar rules. I read books. I try to remember vocabulary. That's when it hit me. Rohan was only training his brain. He never trained his mouth. This is the main problem. When you understand English in your mind, you are using passive learning. But when you want to speak, you need active training, like a sport. Just like reading about swimming doesn't make you a swimmer, reading English won't make you a speaker. Part 2. Your mouth is a muscle. Let's think of speaking English like going to the gym. When you want to build muscles, you don't just watch workout videos, right? You have to move your body. You have to lift weights. You have to sweat. Same with English. Your mouth is full of muscles. Your tongue, lips, jaw. They need practice. Many English sounds are not natural in your native language. So your mouth needs to train to move in new ways. Example. The th sound in think or this is difficult for many learners because that sound doesn't exist in their language. So what happens? They avoid it or say something different, like sink or dis. But with mouth training, you can fix it. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be clear and confident. Part 3. The mirror practice. Speak like you see. Here's a simple and powerful technique. Mirror practice. Every day, stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak English, out loud. Start with simple sentences. My name is Rahul, and I love learning English. Today, I'm going to talk about my daily routine. I'm improving step by step. This may feel weird at first. That's okay. But this helps in 3 powerful ways. You hear your voice in English and get comfortable with it. You see your mouth move and correct the shape of your sounds. You build confidence because you're talking to yourself without judgment. Do this every day for 5 to 10 minutes. Over time, your mouth will learn to move with ease. Plus, Part 4. Think in English, speak in English, let's go deeper. Most people translate in their head before speaking. They think in their native language and try to convert it to English. That causes delay. That causes mistakes. That kills fluency. So what's the solution? You must train yourself to think in English. Here's how to do that. 1. Describe your actions in English. While doing small things during the day, speak out loud or in your mind. I'm brushing my teeth. Now I'm cooking dinner. It's raining outside. I'm feeling sleepy. 2. Talk to yourself. Literally, talk to yourself like a friend. Okay, I have to go to the office at 9. Should I wear the blue shirt or the white one? Maybe the blue one looks better today. This might sound funny, but it is super powerful. When you talk to yourself in English, you train your brain to build English sentences fast. It's like building a private gym in your head. Part 5. Input plus output balance. Many learners make this mistake. They take too much input, watching, reading, but give zero output, speaking, writing. That's like eating food every day and never exercising. You will become full of information, but weak in action. So here's the rule. For every 30 minutes of input, do at least 10 to 15 minutes of output. Examples. After watching a YouTube video in English, pause and explain what you learned. Out loud. After reading a short story, summarize it using your own words. After learning 10 new words, create 10 sentences using those words. Speak them. Don't just write. Your mouth needs repetition. Part 6. Shadowing technique. Speak like a native. This is one of the best ways to train your mouth naturally. It's called the shadowing technique. Here's how it works. Choose a short English video or audio, maybe 1 to 2 minutes. TED Talks, English podcasts, or even TV scenes are great. Play a sentence and pause. Repeat the sentence immediately, copying the tone, rhythm, and pronunciation. Do it again and again until your mouth starts to move smoothly. It's like following a shadow. That's why it's called shadowing. You are not just repeating words. You are copying the sound, emotion, and music of English. It trains your mouth like a singer trains for a song. Part 7. Use real conversations, even alone. You don't need a partner to practice speaking. You can do dialogue training with yourself. Here's how. Pick a situation, like ordering coffee. Create both sides of the conversation. Hi, what would you like today? Hi, I'd like a medium latte, please. Anything else? No, that's all. Thank you. Or practice daily life moments. Talking to a friend. Asking for directions. Explaining your job. You can write these conversations, or just imagine and speak. This builds real-world fluency. Part 8. My personal story. Let me share a little about my journey. I used to be extremely shy speaking English. I could understand everything, movies, books, lectures. But when someone asked me a question in English, I would freeze. I remember one time, in an interview, the man asked me, "Tell me something about yourself." I blanked out. I knew what to say, but I couldn't say it. That's when I realized I had never practiced with my mouth. I was reading, listening, learning, but not speaking. So I made a plan. For 30 days, I spoke English every single day, out loud, alone. I recorded myself. I practiced in front of the mirror. I repeated after YouTube videos. I described my day. I made up conversations. I joined online speaking clubs. After 30 days, something changed. I didn't become perfect, but I was comfortable, and that changed my life. Part 9. The 5-minute daily routine. Here's a simple 5-minute daily training to speak better English. 1 minute. Describe your day out loud. 1 minute. Practice 5 sentences in the mirror. 1 minute. Repeat after a video, shadowing. 1 minute. Talk to yourself with a what-if question. For example, what if I had $1,000,000? 1 minute. Free talk. Anything. Let your mouth move. Even if you're busy, 5 minutes is possible. But if you can do 15 to 20 minutes, even better. Part 10. Precision with pronunciation drills. Why drills matter. Pronunciation drills isolate specific sounds that are tricky for your native language. By repeating them consciously, you build muscle memory. Identify your trouble sounds. Record yourself reading a short paragraph. Notice which sounds you consistently mispronounce. For many learners, it's I versus I versus theta slash R versus slash L slash etc. Create word lists. For each trouble sound, list 10 to 15 words that contain it in different positions. Beginning: think, light, rice. Middle: weather, playing, mirror. End: bath, fall, father. Drill with focus. Say each word slowly, exaggerating the mouth position. 5 repetitions per word, then 2 to 3 sentences containing that word. Example: I think about my future every morning. Do this daily for each trouble sound. Use a pronunciation app. Apps like Elsa Speak or Pronuncian give instant feedback. Spend 5 to 10 minutes on drills each day. Part 11. Tongue twisters for tongue agility. Tongue twisters are fun and incredibly effective for agility, speed, and clarity. Classic examples: she sells seashells by the seashore. Red lorry, yellow lorry. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? How to practice. Slow it down first. Perfect clarity at low speed before speeding up. Gradually increase speed. Challenge yourself, but never sacrifice precision. Record and compare. Use your phone to track progress over weeks. Make your own. Tailor twisters to your trouble sounds. If chi da the is hard. 30 thoughtful thinkers think thoroughly. Part 12. Record, analyze, and correct passive recording without review won't help. You must become your own coach. Weekly recording session. Choose any 2 to 3 minute monologue, a personal story, summary of a news article, or a short poem. Playback with a checklist. Clarity. Are all words understandable? Fluency. Any unnatural pauses or hesitations? Intonation. Do your sentences rise and fall naturally? Rhythm. Is your speech choppy or smooth? Mark and re-record. Note problematic sections. Practice those lines slowly, then re-record the full clip. Track improvement visually. Keep dated audio files. Listen back after a month. You'll notice progress. Part 13. Mastering minimal pairs. Minimal pairs are words that differ by only one sound, e.g., ship versus sheep. They sharpen your ear and mouth. Compile pairs. Slash I versus I. Bit, beat. You versus you. Full, fool. E versus slash A, E. Pen slash pan drill pairs in isolation. Say bit, beat slowly, noticing tongue height. Record yourself. Embed in sentences. I bit the apple, then I beat the drum. Listening checks. Use minimal pairs listening quizzes online. Close your eyes and identify which word you hear. Part 14. Prosody and intonation patterns. Pronunciation isn't just about individual sounds. It's the music of language, stress, rhythm, and intonation. Stress patterns. Content words, nouns, verbs, adjectives. Get stress. Function words, prepositions, articles. Don't. I went to the store yesterday. Intonation for meaning. Rising intonation for yes/no questions. Are you coming? Falling intonation for statements. I'm coming. Practice with contrasting sentences. You're going. Statement. You're going. Surprised question. You're going. Seeking confirmation. Shadow prosody. Pick a short clip of a native speaker. Focus solely on matching their melody and stress, even if you ignore the words at first. Part 15. Community, feedback, and accountability. Speaking alone has limits. Real conversations push you further. Language exchange partners. Platforms like Tandem or HelloTalk offer your native language help in exchange. Online speaking clubs. Meetup.com has virtual English practice groups. Commit to a regular slot. Peer feedback. Share short recordings in a WhatsApp or Telegram group. Ask for specific feedback. Does my theta sound clear? Or is my pace natural? Accountability buddy. Pair up with another learner. Set daily speaking challenges and check in. Part 16. Tools, Apps, and Resources Pronunciation Apps. Elsa Speak, Speechling, Forvo. Shadowing Resources. TED Talks. VOA Learning English. Netflix with transcripts. Grammar plus Speaking. Grammarly's Tone Detector. Speako app. Recording and Analysis. Voice Record Pro. Audacity. Desktop. Vocabulary Builders. Anki flashcards with audio. Part 17. A deeper personal anecdote. A few months after my 30-day challenge, I traveled to Bangalore for a conference. I met a group of international attendees from Japan, Brazil, and Spain. We jumped straight into small talk. No anxiety, just natural conversation. One of them said, "Your accent is interesting, but your confidence makes every word crystal clear." That struck me. Confidence trumps accent every time. Part 18. Your 30-day speaking blueprint. If you commit for a month, here's a plan. Week 1. Mirror practice plus 2 sound drills daily. Week 2. Shadowing plus minimal pairs plus record 1 monologue. Week 3. Tongue twisters plus prosody practice plus join 2 speaking sessions. Week 4. Mix it all plus track progress plus get peer feedback. By day 30, you'll notice real change. Your mouth will move more freely, your voice more natural, and your hesitation far reduced. Part 19. Mastering Connected Speech, Natural English, isn't a series of isolated words. It's a flowing river of sounds. Learning connected speech will make your mouth movements smoother and your speech more authentic. Linking consonant to vowel example, pick up. Peak, chakti, becomes peak, p. The K links to the tu. Practice. Say pairs like sit up, back again, take off, first slowly, and then at a natural pace. Linking vowel to vowel, intrusive, J and W. Example, I agree. AI, sigree, often links as AI, J, agree. Practice, go over. Go you, over. Go you, wo-over. Drill, list 10 phrases that start and end with a vowel, and practice the gliding sound. Consonant to consonant elision. Example, best time. Best time becomes best time. The T sound of best drops. Practice, last chance, cold day, next week. Weak forms and reductions. Function words often shrink. And, or, n, to, to. Practice full versus weak. I want to go. I want to go /era go versus I want and go. Incorrect. Drill with shadowing clips. Choose a 30-second dialogue from a show. Listen for linked words and reductions. Shadow it sentence by sentence, imitating not just the words, but the glue between them. Part 20. Breath control and pacing. Good speaking is as much about breathing as it is about articulation. Diaphragmatic breathing stand, or sit with your back straight. Place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. Breathe in deeply so your belly expands, not your chest. Exhale fully. Practice for 2 to 3 minutes each morning. Chunking your sentences. Break long sentences into bite-sized chunks you can inhale and exhale around. Example, I went to the market and bought some fresh vegetables because I'm cooking tonight. Mark these natural pauses in your scripts. Pacing with a metronome. Use a simple metronome app set to approximately 60 beats per minute. Speak one phrase per 2 beats. holding small pauses to reset your breath. Gradually increase speed as you get more comfortable. Part 21. Injecting emotion and storytelling, engaging speech isn't just correct, it's compelling. Identify the emotional arc. For any story or explanation, map out where you feel excitement, curiosity, tension, relief. Practice shifting your tone to match, rising pitch for excitement, softer tone for reflection. Use pauses for effect. After a key point, pause briefly to let it sink in. Practice telling a short anecdote, marking precise pause points. Gesture and facial expression, even if you're recording yourself solo, use your hands and face. It helps your mouth open wider for clearer sounds and makes speech more natural. Part 22. Scenario-based drills simulate real-world speaking situations to prepare your mouth and your mind for anything. Interview simulation. Prepare answers for common interview questions. Record yourself, then practice with a friend or coach role-playing the interviewer. Presentation practice. Create a 3-minute mini presentation on any topic. Focus on smooth transitions between bullet points, clear enunciation, and controlled breathing. Impromptu speaking. Write 20 random topics on slips of paper. My favorite childhood memory, a problem I solved recently, etc. Draw one at random and speak on it for 1 to 2 minutes without preparation. Part 23. Tracking progress with metrics. Objective feedback keeps you motivated. Fluency score time, a 1-minute monologue. Count hesitations. False starts, and pauses. Aim to reduce these by 10% each week. Pronunciation accuracy. Choose 5 target sounds each week. Record a word list and sentences. Use a pronunciation app or your speaking partner to rate accuracy on a 1 to 5 scale. Confidence rating. After each practice session, rate your confidence from 1 to 10. Note what felt easy and what felt challenging. Celebrate improvements. Part 24. Leveraging feedback loops. Peer review groups. Share weekly recordings in a small group and give each other 2 pluses and 1 wish. Example. Plus. Your th sounded clear. Wish. Try more intonation variation. Professional coaching. Consider short sessions with a pronunciation coach or dialect coach for focused correction. Self-reflection journal. After speaking practice, jot down what went well, what you noticed, and what you'll focus on next time. Part 25. Putting it all together. Here's a sample 30-minute power session you can follow. Warm-up, 5 minutes. Diaphragmatic breathing plus tongue twisters. Sound drills, 5 minutes. Work on your top 2 trouble sounds. Shadowing, 5 minutes. Copy a native speaker clip. Focus on connected speech. Scenario drill, 5 minutes. Impromptu topic or role-play dialogue. Recording and review, 5 minutes. Record a monologue. Check clarity, fluency, prosody. Cool down, 5 minutes. Free talk in front of the mirror, just for fun. Commit to this session 4 to 5 times per week, and you'll see leaps in clarity, confidence, and comfort. Part 26. Final challenge and call to action. Now it's your turn. Pick your hardest sound right now and create a 10-word drill list. Record 60 seconds talking about why you're learning English. Post it in the comments or share with a friend for feedback. Remember, training your mouth is a skill, just like playing an instrument or a sport. It requires focus, repetition, feedback, and above all, joy. Embrace each practice session as a step toward finding your natural English voice. Thank you for sticking with me through this deep dive. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a practice tip. Keep speaking, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.